want to talk to you guys today about, well, it's going to be a several part series, and it's going to be about how we sabotage and completely derail our own success. And these are the things that we do to ourselves. And the one that I want to talk to you today about is how we choose distractions over purpose. And make no mistake, it is absolutely a choice that we make, because it's procrastination is what it is. So I'm going to talk about three things, and then I'm going to talk about how we can flip the script on these things that we do to sabotage our success. So one, and I'm sure you can guess it, we choose to distract ourselves with various types of entertainment, usually social media related, on all of our different types of devices, right? So we choose to endlessly scroll on social media or watch television. So that's one way that we distract ourselves from really doing the work that we need to do to move forward our goals, to move forward in our purpose. We decide that we need to do the laundry or feed the cats, all these useless tasks that we need to get done, perhaps, but tasks that are not going to, that's not work. It's just distractions to take us away from getting the things that we need to get done. So that's one of the things that we do. Another thing that we do is we will make ourselves believe that multitasking is it's productive. Well, it is absolutely not productive. What it does is it just waters down our efforts and takes us much longer to actually get a task completed so that we can move the needle forward and progress in our goals. So that's one of the things that we do. And then the third thing that we do is we use urgent but unimportant tasks. We do those things first, okay? And then we never get to the needle moving tasks, right? So those are things like reading emails, or we will answer phone calls, or we will take meetings. All of these things may be important tasks, but they're not needle moving tasks. They're not the things that are going to move us forward. They're not the things that are going to make us get to that next part in our journey for our purpose. And what do we do to flip this? First of all, realize why we're doing it. It is procrastination, right? It's an avoidance maneuver to doing the things that are going to, well, they're uncomfortable, all right? So what is one of the reasons that we're scrolling in social media? It is because we're avoiding doing the deep work and focusing, and that is uncomfortable. And what has happened with our scrolling and social media? What has happened is it has broken our brain. It has made us unable to actually focus, because when we do the continuous scrolling, what's happening is instant gratification, right? So you're getting those serotonin and dopamine spikes, and now we've trained our brain that's what we want. We want that instant gratification. We don't want to do the uncomfortable. We don't want to do the hard thing, which is sit down and complete those tasks that are going to move us forward in our goals. So what do we have to do to fix that? Well, we actually need to heal our brain from what we have created in this social media world that we have. And we have to put in time blocks. So we schedule the time, we schedule the time for our social media, and we put that at the end of the day. And what we should be doing is making that time smaller and smaller and smaller, and making that a less important thing in our lives, because it really is damaging our brain. It really is damaging our ability to get things done that really matter. It's choosing this comfort over doing the hard things. And like I said, actually making it much, much harder and more difficult to do the hard things, because we have damaged our brain by this endless scrolling, okay? So we have to actually put boundaries in place on ourselves. We put the phone away. We turn off notifications. Your phone can't, when you're doing work, when you're in the middle of getting your tasks done, those needle moving tasks, your phone actually needs to be where you can't see it, because if you can see it, it's still breaking your concentration. It's still breaking your focus. You still want to pick it up. You have to put it somewhere where you're not. Also, you have to, like I said, turn off all the notifications, all the bings and the bongs, so that you're not breaking your distraction. So that is one thing, how to flip the script so that you're able to focus, is you block the time for your social media, and that's after you've completed all your work tasks. Number two, making yourself believe that multitasking is productive. Well, when in fact it really isn't. You need to create time blocks. Okay, so when you create a time block, you create a time block for one task that's going to move you forward in your goals for the day. And maybe that's just going to be an hour. But during that hour's time that you have blocked out to do that task, you do not do anything else. And you'll discover that you get 2, 3, 4 times the amount of work done when you don't try to jump from task to task to task to task, and then maybe not complete any of those tasks throughout the day, because you didn't just start one task and do it until it's completed. So you have to create time blocks during your day and start and complete the task before you go on to the next one. Multitasking is a complete drain of your energy, scattering and fracturing of your focus, and not productive at all. And then delegating these urgent tasks, or scheduling them to the end of your day. After you have completed the important tasks, those tasks go at the end of the day. These urgent but unimportant tasks. So you have to decide to embrace the uncomfortable. When we do not choose to do what it gets to get the job done, to move yourself forward, to get the task completed so you can achieve your goals, you're actually choosing to sabotage yourself. You're choosing to derail your own success, and you have to realize what it is you're doing. You're procrastinating. We can talk in another session about the reasons we choose to procrastinate, and we will be talking about those in upcoming parts in this series. So, distractions over purpose, what do you choose? Remember, you want to succeed, so choose what's going to help you to succeed, and that's focus.